Buenos dias from Gracia. This is the Rorschach Spain update from the 14th of November, 2024. Quick summary of what's going down in Spain. To start things off, on Friday the 8th, new floods hit the Girona region in northeastern Catalonia, sweeping away around 30 cars in the coastal town of Cadaqués. Videos from bystanders showed rivers of water rushing down streets, blocking the underpasses of bridges and major roads throughout the town. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. From Thursday to Friday, 76 millimeters of rain poured down in Cadaqués, with neighboring areas seeing over 100 millimeters. Give some context, the average in Spain is between 400 and 800 millimeters of rain per year. Spain's meteorological agency, AEMET, has reported a 70% above average rainfall since October. Keeping with floods, we've got some updates on the aftermath. Recent flooding on the East Coast. Carlos Mazón, regional president of Valencia from the Vox PP coalition, faces more criticism over his response to floods that left over 214 dead, as more details are revealed. After floods struck eastern Spain on the 29th of October, news outlet El País reported that Mazón arrived late to an emergency meeting because he was busy dining with a journalist. Residents condemned delayed mobile alerts issued hours after flood warnings, including by embassies, while Mazón defended his actions, shifting blame to agencies like AEMET. This response has fueled public frustration and significantly damaged his credibility. Also, on Saturday the 9th, thousands gathered in Valencia to honor victims, as well as to protest. Demonstrators clashed with police, criticizing slow aid and mobilization and demanding accountability from political leaders. Back to rainfall on Sunday the 10th, a rain-blocked crucial highway caused by a landslide between Asturias and León in the northwest. AP 66, main route used by thousands each day, was closed at around 10 a.m. Collapse caused no casualties, but trapped 145 cars, 14 trucks, 2 buses for over 2 hours. The Guardia Civil redirected traffic while emergency teams with drones and search dogs ensured that no one was buried beneath the rubble. Oscar Puente, the transport minister, labeled the incident grave, but praised emergency services for their efforts. Adverse weather may delay restoration efforts, with snow forecasted throughout the week. Next, recent study by Spain's National Statistics Institute shows an aging population trend, revealing a 15% drop in children aged from 0 to 10 over the past decade. Statistics are based on figures from 2013 to 23 and show that the population aged over 65 grew by 17% to just over 9 million, with those over 85 increasing by about 35%. Country's overall population reached a record 48 million on the 1st of October 2023, largely due to immigration, with over 134,000 newcomers in the third quarter alone. Foreign nationals now make up nearly 19% of Spain's population, with most recent migrants from Colombia and Morocco. Population growth was more significant in Valencian community, Madrid, and Catalonia. Related to housing all these people, student residence availability in Sevilla in the south has doubled from 3,000 to over 7,000 beds in the past 4 years. Despite being pricier than shared apartments, many students value the amenities and community of student accommodation. Private university residences have an occupancy rate of around 86%, with Sevilla hosting 35 residences and 7 colleges. Spain's younger population and higher education participation rates have increased after the pandemic, driving this expanding market, which is now increasing investors. Over to Netflix, heavy-hitting documentary entitled It's All Over, The Kiss That Changed Spanish Football was released on Wednesday the 6th. The documentary tells the story of players from Spain's women's national team as they recount the emotional and psychological scars from years of mistreatment under former leaders. It explores how the 2023 World Cup kiss incident, where ex-Spanish football president Luis Rubiales forcibly kissed player Jenny Hermoso, became the tipping point for players already enduring a toxic culture in football. The feature reveals systemic issues under managers Ignacio Quereda and Jorge Vilda, including controlling behavior, verbal abuse, and retaliation for complaints. Despite Rubiales' resignation in 2023, the documentary highlights the lasting impact on players, the divide within the team, and the personal toll on Hermoso and her teammates. In literature, Biblioteca Secreta series, launched in 2017 by Barcelona City Council, is currently featuring 3 books that capture Barcelona's rich countercultural history. The Biblioteca Secreta, or Secret Library, is an initiative aims to spread works by lesser-known Catalan authors and promote the region's huge culture. Together, these books preserve untold stories of Barcelona's underground, highlighting figures who shaped the city's cultural fabric outside the mainstream. Current 3 are Pep Gomez's Diario del Marionettista, which chronicles the puppeteer's final days performing in Sardinia, Italy, and Hemdanar de India, Records de un Vintage Freak by Joan Vinesta Baliu, recounts his 1977-78 journey to India. As far as we can tell, these 2 are not in English, but this last one is available in English. Xavi Cook Sonat, last name is spelled Cot, C-O-T. It's Cook, C-U-C, Sonat, which explores Spain's early punk scene, is supposedly fantastic. Shifting gears, Spain's vibrant drinking culture revolves around social drinks throughout different stages of the day. Spaniards often enjoy vermouth in the afternoon. Of course, construction workers and, regular people from tradesmen drinking beer and then breakfast in the morning, wine with meals, gin and tonics at night, regional specialties like sherry from southern Spain and cider from the Basque region and Asturias showcase Spain's traditional beverages. When it comes to tapas, whole different ball game, Maracona almonds, anchovies, and chorizo, accompanied by drinks, enhancing the communal spirit. Meanwhile, traditions like the Catalan porron drinking vessel and after-meal sobremesa, where Spaniards relax at the table after a meal, showcase Spain's unique approach to enjoying life with friends and family, one drink at a time. Responsibly, of course, usually, except on Asturias. And more from the background information you may not know but should file. Spain's 2024 celebrity scene is a mix of sports, film, music stars like everywhere. Tennis prodigy Carlos Alcaraz became a national hero after his second Wimbledon win over Novak Djokovic in July, while Formula One's Carlos Sainz thrilled fans with his 3 Grand Prix victories. Film Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz gained global acclaim with roles in major projects, while pop icon Rosalía wrapped up a solid world tour in Barcelona this September. Twitch influencers Ibai Llanos and Cristianini also made waves, captivating millions with their sports commentary and content. A couple of festivals to keep an eye out for. On Friday, the 29th of November, the San Andrés Festival happened in Tenerife in the Canary Islands on the west coast of Africa. The town of Izo de los Vinos in the north coast part of the island, locals slide down their streets on wooden boards in a thrilling display accompanied by the aroma of freshly opened wines from the grape harvest. Also on the north coast, the town of Puerto de la Cruz will host Los Cacharros, where participants drag cans and metal items throughout the streets. Other festivities include the Castañada Chestnut Festival, where island specialties are available like chestnut, sweet potatoes, and wreckfish. Finally, the Almeria International Film Festival, the unfortunately named FICAL, has become a premier cinematic event for anyone who loves film. Known for its stunning natural landscapes, Almeria has hosted iconic films, the filming of which were Lawrence of Arabia, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, as well as more modern productions like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Launched in 2002 as a short film festival, FICAL rebranded in 2016 to attract the global film industry, expanding its program to showcase feature films, documentaries, and more. And that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking around. If you've got questions, thoughts, or just want to say hi, reach out at info@rorschach.com. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Hasta la próxima.